Hi there, this is Lee, and you're watching Inner Christianity. Today, we're going to continue reading from Meister Eckhart's Sermon 8. And as is usually the case, the passage will be relatively short because there's a lot of material, even in brief passages by Meister Eckhart. And I'm going to be reading to you from The Complete Mystical Works of Meister Eckhart by Maurice O.C. Walsh. This is really the definitive modern translation of Meister Eckhart's sermons. And you can find this on Amazon. There is a link on the Substack page. So, let's get to it. If you would know for certain whether your suffering is your own or God's, then you can know by this. If you suffer for yourself, in whatever way that suffering hurts and is hard to bear. But if you suffer for God alone, your suffering does not hurt and is not hard to bear. For God bears the load. In very truth, if there were a man willing to suffer purely for God's sake and for God alone, then although he were suddenly called upon to bear all the suffering that men have ever endured, the collective sufferings of all the world, it would not hurt him or bear him down, for God would bear the burden. If they put a 100-weight burden on my neck and another were to bear it on my neck, I would as willingly bear 100 pounds as one, for it would not burden me or cause me pain. In brief, whatever a man suffers for God and God alone, he makes light and pleasant. Well then, here we go again. Meister Eckhart proposes the impossible. For we all know that suffering can at times be unbearable. And so it's difficult to discern quite what